Welcome back, everyone. This is Jean with Rebel Yell Rising, and this is the weekly romance love reading for July 2nd to July 8th. And I am using Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels Oracle card deck for those of you who are interested. So I am going to be pulling 3 cards for this weekly reading. I'm trying to get this shuffling in the camera so you guys can see. Here's the first one. I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos. I know I am a little bit late on the monthly readings. I have the monthly love readings up, but the general love readings, the general readings are going to be posted a little bit late, but it'll still be in plenty of time. Right. What message is there for everybody for this week? Okay, the second card. Let's see. It's actually just easier if I shuffle behind the camera. I know there's some of you guys that prefer to see it, but sometimes it's just not very practical. Okay, so the first card we have here is This Could Be the One. So for some of you guys, I think we've had this in some of the monthly readings, or maybe even last week. If you have been considering, maybe you've had lukewarm feelings for somebody that you've been seeing, and you've kind of been deciding whether or not you should stay or go, I feel like this is a little bit of a confirmation that you should not rush. Take your time, because there's a very good possibility that this could be the romantic partner that you've been wanting in your life. And it's possible that there hasn't been enough time to really see the qualities in that person that you were hoping that they would have, right? For those of you that are already coupled up and in a serious or a long-term relationship, and you've also been considering, maybe leaving the relationship, this is also sort of confirmation that I'm saying that this could be the person that you want, right? So I feel like if you're in a relationship, say maybe you're not married, right? Or maybe you are married, and you're thinking, I really wish that I was in a relationship with someone that I could just really truly express my goofy side or my silly side, or I wish I was in a relationship with someone that I could just be, my weird self around. Right? Because it's so important to be in a relationship with someone where you can feel authentic. And you feel like in that marriage or in that long-term relationship that you're in, that you can't be like that. What this is saying to some of you, please keep in mind this is a general reading, is that maybe you haven't expressed that side of you so that your partner could give you that feedback that you can be like that. Right? Or maybe you haven't expressed your vulnerability and given your partner the opportunity to show you that they are indeed the partner that you want, right? They can't. It's hard for your partner to be strong for you if they don't know that you need to lean on them. Does that make sense? And so that could be applied to any situation, right? Now, what I was going to say earlier is that for those of you that might be in a marriage, right? And maybe you have drifted apart, or maybe you guys are separating, and maybe you have met someone and you're wondering if that person that is outside the marriage is in fact for you. And I am so not encouraging people to go cheating on their spouses. I'm just saying, if you're in a relationship And especially if it's like abusive and you just need to leave. But I don't feel like that's what this is talking about. But like if you're in fact in a relationship that you know cannot survive, but maybe you're a little afraid, like, to be single again, to get out there, to be on your own, because it can be very daunting. What this is saying is, like, have a little bit of courage, because there is someone in your life that you have already attracted into that could be that person for you. Okay? I hope that made sense. This next card, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So what this is saying is that you have to know, be very clear in what you want in a partner to be able to call that in, right? And you need to have like a faith, it's not even faith, it's like a knowing that you deserve what you want in a partner, right? So that you can practice that visualization and that knowing that you deserve that person and knowing that that person is on their way to you, right? What really helps when trying to call in that soulmate is to have patience. Don't let yourself get into that desperate, sad state where you start to give up on love, or where you start to feel like maybe you're not worthy of like this grand love. But know deep down that you are, know your worth, know your value, have self-respect, and you will attract someone that also knows their own value and worth, but also yours. Okay, the next card. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay, so right as I flipped this over, the message I got was, this isn't sort of, okay, for some of you, yes, again, this is a general reading. For some of you, yes, this is going to be like specifically like disconnect from social media, take some chill time, relax. This is a holiday weekend. I know maybe you're going to feel like a little bit burnt out. Maybe you're going to need some downtime. Take it. You need it. But for others, the message that they're giving me is that, like, by watching a lot of like TV or reading, magazines, we get a really distorted view of what beauty is, or what certain girls should be like, or what certain guys should be like, right? Or even what sex should be like, right? The message was kind of like retreat, like take some time off, like, and disconnect yourself from that, because what it's doing is it's kind of like seeping into your brain, like what the ideal partner is, and what you have going on in your brain isn't matching up with reality. So you've been kind of hoping for this fairy tale, like romanticized version of a partner, or what a relationship should be, or how tall you want your man to be, or what a man is supposed to be, or what a woman is supposed to be, and how they should act, how they should dress, right? What your idea of sexy is, or even just like just even like what sex is supposed to be like with your partner, right? And it's all been heavily influenced by what you're seeing on the internet and what you're seeing on TV. And the message they gave me was that you need to cut it out, because that's not reality. And it's really affecting your love life, because it's what you want, but what you want, or what you're expecting, or what you think to be true isn't reality. So take some time off from the fakeness that is on TV, right? Because everything is staged. Everything is staged. So, keeping that in mind, it's possible, what I'm saying is like, now I feel like there's somebody, some of you guys I'm sure are like, you're dating somebody out there, but maybe like because you've been so influenced, not even realizing it, You've been so influenced by these, like the shows on TV, the reality shows, or whatever you watch or whatever you're reading, that, oh yeah, but how come, we're not jetting off to this fabulous vacation every other weekend? Or, how come he isn't proposing to me in the way that I saw this guy propose to his fiance on such and such TV show? If he was really interested or really loved me or whatever, he would have done it like that. Okay? But I feel like you're overlooking this guy or overlooking this girl because of what you've been watching on TV or the internet, and it's making you not realize what you have right in front of you. Okay? And calling in your soulmate is not, is not, dear God or goddess or universe or whatever, please send me in, and then your list of attributes, right? And that those attributes are influenced by what you see on ETV or, the Academy Awards, how they all dress and how they look perfect. Well, that's because they have tons of money and they can spend it on stylists and spend all day at the gym, right? No, calling in your soulmate is about like the qualities of the person that you want with you, right? That's what you need. So take a retreat from all the fakeness in the world, the media and all that jazz. Bring yourself back down to earth. Take a look at who is in front of your face, and realize that you probably have been calling in your soulmate, like with what you want. Your heart has possibly been crying out to the world, and your angels have heard those cries subconsciously and been pulling in what you need, who you need, not necessarily what you want or what you think this person should or should not look like. And if you're not coupled up or you don't have like a prospect person in your life, you can do things to call in your soulmate besides just visualization, right? I think I mentioned this in one of the videos. Like, be positive about it, right? Keep your eyes open. Don't do things that you always do. Like, if you date a certain type all the time, well, clearly that hasn't worked out for you until now. Be open to something different, right? If you have a giant bed and you're sleeping in the middle of it, start sleeping onto one side of the bed. Push all the clothes in your closet to make room for a partner. This is going to kind of like send that signal out into the universe that energetically you are ready for that partner. You are ready for compromise. You are ready to share and have somebody really significantly play that part in your life. All right? So guys, I really hope that this reading resonated for you. I hope it was clear and you understood. If not, please just leave so in the comments below, and I will respond. I love comments. Thanks all. Bye.